Hi GPT, how's it going?
Hi, Raina. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day so far?
I'm doing good, thank you. Today I went to Roppongi and I do my work at open space.
That sounds productive. How was the atmosphere at Open Space? Did it help you focus?
Yes, the open space was amazing because the mm,
Take your time. Was it the design, the vibe, or maybe the people there that made it amazing?
場所が広かったって英語でなんて言うの？ Place was wide か。はい。
場所が広かった。英語で The space was spacious とか The place was large と言えます。もっと自然な感じで言いたいなら There was plenty of space もいいですね。
There was plenty of space and there was plenty of chairs and
You're on the
seats.
right track. You could say there was plenty of space, plenty of chairs, and it was really comfortable to work there. Does that capture what you mean?
Yes, exactly. There was plenty seats for work. And there was closed room for one person for meeting.
Perfect. You could phrase it like this: there were plenty of seats for work, and there was a private room for one person for meetings. That sounds clear and natural.
Thank you. There was private space for meeting.
You're welcome. You can say there was a private space for meetings. That works perfectly.
There was a private space for meeting.
Almost perfect. Just tweak it slightly too. There was a private space for meetings. It sounds more natural with meetings in the plural here. Great job.
And the Wi-Fi is completed.
It's close. A more natural way to say it is the Wi Fi is set up or the Wi Fi is available.
The Wi-Fi is available. So I'm glad to find the workplace in Roppongi.
That sounds great. You could say the Wi Fi was available, so I was glad to find a good workplace in Roppongi. Nice job expressing your thoughts.
And it opens from 9 a.m. to 23 p.m. so you can use for a long time.
You're almost there. A more natural way to say it would be it's open from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., so you can use it for a long time.
You can use for a long time from 9 a.m. to 23 p.m.
You're close. A smoother way to phrase it would be you can use it for a long time from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m.
You can use it for a long time from 9 p.m. from 9 a.m. to 23 p.m.
You're almost there. The only change would be to use 11 p.m. instead of 23 p.m. for clarity. So it would be you can use it for a long time from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m.
You can use it for a long time, from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m.
It seems like you meant to say from 9 a.m. Here's the corrected sentence. You can use it for a long time, from 9 a.m. Let me know if you need further help.
Add to this,
Sure, you could say you can use it for a long time, from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Does that work for what you want to express?
add to this, the price is cheap. You only pay 30,000 yen. You can use one day.
Here's a smooth way to combine everything. You can use it for a long time, from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. The price is cheap. You only pay 30,000 for one day. How does that sound?
Could you repeat this?
Of course. Here's the sentence again. You can use it for a long time, from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. The price is cheap. You only pay 30,000 for one day. Let me know if you need more help.
You only pay 30,000 yen for a day.
That's almost perfect. To make it a bit smoother, you could say, you only pay 30,000 for the day. Does that sound good to you?
Yes, you can use 30,000 yen for a day.
You're close. A more natural way to phrase it would be, you can use it for a day with 30,000. Does that work better?
You can use it for a day 30,000 yen.
Almost there. A smoother way to phrase it would be, you can use it for a day for 30,000. Does that sound good?
Yes. So I will repeat the place.
Great. Feel free to go ahead and repeat the place. Let me know if you'd like any help with it.
Could you repeat the place?
Certainly. Here's the phrase again. You can use it for a day for 30,000. Let me know if you need any further adjustments.
I have a question. What is the difference between certainly and absolutely?
Great question. Both certainly and absolutely convey agreement or assurance, but they have slightly different nuances. Certainly means something is definite, but it's often used in a more formal or polite context. For example, when you say certainly, you're giving a clear affirmation, but it's not as intense as absolutely. Example, I will certainly help you with that. Absolutely expresses a stronger level of certainty or emphasis. It's more intense and can convey a sense of no doubt at all. Example, I absolutely agree with you. In short, certainly is more neutral and polite, while absolutely adds extra emphasis or intensity.
Ah, I got it. Thank you for teaching me.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Let me know if you have more questions.
When I was in the workplace, I read a book and I learned that the people, if you want to,
It sounds like you're trying to explain something that happened in the workplace, but I didn't quite catch the whole sentence. Could you clarify what you want to say after people if you want to? I'd be happy to help.
if you want to improve something, you should focus.
It sounds like you're about to give advice or make a suggestion. You could complete the sentence like this. If you want to improve something, You need to focus on it and make small changes over time.
No.
Does that capture the idea you're going for?
No. You should focus on output, not not input.
Got it. Here's a smooth way to phrase it. If you want to improve something, you should focus on output, not input. That sounds clear and to the point. Does that work for what you're trying to say?
Certainly. Certainly.
Sure. Here's a softer version. If you want to improve something, it's better to focus more on output than input. Does that sound gentler to you?
Yeah. If you improve something, you should focus on output than input. 比率って英語でなんて言うの？
You're close. A smoother version would be, if you want to improve something, you should focus more on output than input. As for biru, the English translation is ratio. So you could say, for example, the ratio of output to input is important. Does that help?
The ratio of output and input is 7 対 3.
You're almost there. The more natural phrasing would be, the ratio of output to input is 7. This clearly expresses the relationship between the two. Does that sound good to you?
アウトプットとインプットの比率は7対3ですって英語でなんて言うの？
You can say the ratio of output to input is 7 to 3. That conveys the idea clearly in English.
The ratio of output and input is 7 to 3. The writer the writer recommended.
You're almost there. A slightly smoother version would be, the ratio of output to input is 7 to 3, as recommended by the writer. This keeps the meaning clear and flows nicely. Does that work for you?
Of course, thank you. Thank you for pointing out. And it means that you should output インプットの2倍アウトプットするべきであるって英語でなんて言うの？
You're welcome.
Twice time.
To express input の2倍 output するべき in English, you can say, you should output twice as much as you input.
Twice as
That
much
keeps
as
the meaning clear and simple. Does that work for what you want to say?
で You should output twice as much as input.
That sounds great. It's clear and direct. You could also say, you should output twice as much as the input for a slight variation. But both versions work well.
So, I gonna... Oh.
It seems like you're starting a new sentence. What would you like to add next?
So, I gonna output twice as much as input. So, if I didn't output, please point out.
You're almost there. Here's a smoother version. So I'm going to output twice as much as I input. If I don't, please point it out. That sounds clear and natural. Does it capture what you wanted to say?
If I don't, please point it out.
That works perfectly. It's short and to the point. If you'd like, you could also say, if I don't, please let me know. Both versions are clear and natural.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let me know if you need anything else.
what I want to tell you, what I want to talk to you, what I want to talk with you is that all.
You're getting the idea, but here's a smoother version. What I want to tell you and what I want to talk to you about is all of that.
What
This
I
sounds
want
more
to tell
natural.
you.
Does that work for you?
Could you repeat again? Could you repeat it again? No, 糸を忘
Of
れた。
course. Here it is again. What I want to tell you and what I want to talk to you about is all of that. Let me know if you'd like any further adjustments.
What I want to tell you is all.
That's almost perfect. To make it a little smoother, you could say, what I want to tell you is all of it. This version sounds a bit more natural. Does that work for you?
What I want to tell you is all of it.
That sounds great. It's clear and natural. Let me know if you need help with anything else.
I appreciate you. So
Thank you, Raina. I really appreciate you too. I'm always happy to help.
thank you. I'm happy to talk with you.
I'm glad to hear that. It's always a pleasure talking with you too.
So it's late at night.
It seems like you're starting a new thought. What would you like to say next?
It's late at night, so I gonna go to bed.
Sounds like a good plan. Sleep well and have a restful night.
Thank you. Good night and sweet dream.
You're welcome. Good night and sweet dreams to you too.